The job of government servants, of our IAS officers, is to serve the people of this country. Alas, they often forget that and think they are lords of all people of India and the common citizens. This display of arrogance has come about in a shocking video, which has now gone viral. I'm going to first play that video for you and tell you what it's all about. Essentially, at this event, a top IAS officer who also heads Bihar's Women and Child Development Corporation, her name is Harjot Kaur Bhamra, was asked a question by a young student called Riya. Listen in to that whole exchange.
मेरा नाम रिया कुमारी है और मैं कमला नेहरू नगर पटना से आई हूँ। मैम, जैसे हर कुछ के लिए तो सरकार देती ही है, जैसे कि पोशाक का, छात्रवृत्ति, तो क्या मतलब 20 और 30 रुपये का ये विस्पडी दे सकते हैं?
अच्छा, ये जो तालियां भी बजा रहे हैं, इस मांग का कोई अंत है? 20 और 30 रुपए का विस्पर भी दे सकते हैं, कल को जीन पैंट भी दे सकते हैं, परसों को सुंदर जूते क्यों नहीं दे सकते हैं, नर्सों को वो नहीं कर सकते, और अंत में जब परिवार नियोजन की बात आएगी तो निरोध भी मुफ्त में ही देना पड़ेगा, है ना? सब कुछ मुफ्त में लेने की
मैम, जो सरकार के हित में जो सरकार को देना चाहिए वो
सरकार से लेने के लिए तुमको जरूरत क्या है? अपने आप अपने को इतना संपन्न करो, सरकार को उसके लिए छोड़ो जिनके लिए एकदम भी कुछ नहीं है।
तब तक कैसे होगा मैम?
क्या
मतलब छोटा बच्चा है वो, जब
तुम लोग छोटी बच्ची हो,
हम छोटी नहीं है, बाकी तो जो है हमारे पीछे है।
तो सरकार की बहुत सी योजनाएं हैं, लेकिन ये जो सोच है ना कि सरकार हमें 20 रुपए 30 रुपए नहीं दे सकती है, ये सोच गलत है। सरकार बहुत कुछ दे रही है और बहुत जगह पहुंच भी रहा है।
के लिए भी आती है कितना अच्छा से,
क्या
वोट लेने के लिए आती है तो उस टाइम नहीं।
अच्छा, मत दो तुम वोट, सरकार तुम्हारी है, बेवकूफी की इंतहा है। नहीं, मत दो तुम वोट, बन जाओ पाकिस्तान।
मैम, हम हिंदुस्तान में तो पाकिस्तान में क्यों जाए?
तो फिर वोट का क्या महत्व है? और वोट तुम पैसे के एवज में देती हो, सुविधाओं के एवज में देती हो।
You know, I have to say this about Riya Kumari. Hats off to her. Hats off to this generation who refuses to get cowed down, who asks questions like, what happens when you come to ask us for our votes? Shamina Shafiq, ex-member NCW, with us on the show. I'm speaking with Alankrita Pandey, who's founding and managing trustee of the Titli Foundation that creates awareness around menstrual hygiene. You know, Alankrita, I'm going to come to you first to understand the need that Riya was trying to talk about. She said, why can't we have sanitary napkins at 20 or 30 rupees subsidized? Give us the context to that. How a large number of women and young girls in this country still find this very basic product very expensive and unaffordable.
You know, it is really shocking that a government official who's supposed to help these young kids out is, you know, going out and making statements. Talking about sanitary napkins, it just doesn't cost even 20 rupees, to be honest. One pack of Whisper or Stay Free costs around 300 or 200 rupees. And, you know, it is very, like now in India, in our own country, I have seen menstruators using stuff like old cloths, rags, and even cow dung. So there are menstruators who do not even have access to the basic, you know, menstrual products, and then demanding it. It's the basic right. It's basic human right, and the majority of Indian population, the majority of Indian menstruators are still, you know, confining to these products such as ashes, cow dung, cloths. It's really shocking that the government the IAS officer is actually denying that. Why do you need government for that? I mean, the government is there for us, like
right.
We pay our taxes,
you know,
right?
You know, so what I found specifically shocking, Shamina ji, is when this young girl refused to get cowed down. And see that, she refuses to get cowed down even when she tells her, you know, tomorrow you'll ask for free condoms. Well, why not provide free condoms? I think it's a great idea. She tells her, okay, if you don't want to vote, go to Pakistan.
You know what?
What was that response?
At the outset, I feel immediately she should be suspended. She doesn't deserve to be in the post that she is right now. How dare she tells an Indian girl who has the guts, which I believe most of such officers would not even have the guts to ask their own systems as to why they are not doing what they should be doing. At least this girl had this guts to ask the questions that the system needs to answer. So this woman officer definitely doesn't deserve to be in the position, number one, especially because she said a statement like that go to Pakistan. What the hell are we talking about? This is 2022, for heaven's sake. I mean, I think the government should stop doing lip service in the name of Women's Day and Girl Child Day and blah 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 blah, or Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao kind of slogans. The ground reality is absolutely shocking and absolutely unacceptable. The officer who's there, I believe it was a UNICEF program wherein she was supposed to actually answer the queries of the young girls. She has the audacity to tell a girl that tomorrow you're going to be asking about a jeans or a top or a shoe or a condom.
No,
Why
so that's the thing. That's the thing. We know that there is a public discourse on freebies, but it has to be very clear what is a freebie and what is not.
Yes.
Hygiene products for women is something that the most developed countries in the world are now giving free. We owe that to our girls.
You know what?
Hats off to Ria. I'm out of time. Shamina ji, unfortunately, I'm out of time. I'm absolutely out of time. I have to end.
We should not forget that this is the country where GST was actually applied to the sanitary napkins.
Yes, the pink tax.
Yes.
We paid the pink tax.
Yes.
And you are berating this girl for standing up and asking a question. I think the anger was, and if you go back and see the clip, the anger from this officer was that she got an applause for asking that question. And that applause perhaps irked the officer. Anyway, hats off to Ria. More power to her. We'll end the show right here. We've